All right, my beautiful people, welcome back to another video. Today we have another installed for the Integra. Now, if you missed my diffuser install, click the link on the cell. Click the link above. I'm jumping into this video right after installing it. And what we're installing today, something that's very important, something everyone in New Mexico need to have, is splash guards. Now, I ordered this thing a minute ago, and it's been sitting in my car for like 3 months, I think, or something like that. What's in the box? Oh, we got it labeled and everything. So we got left, probably one is driver, one is rear, and same thing for the right. They give you some additional tools, which are nice. You know what? I never even checked this out to make sure it's the right color. Imagine this is Apex Blue instead of liquid carbon. I open this thing up, and guess what? It's in another bag. And it is liquid carbon. Yeah, it's perfect. So we got some splash guards that we're gonna install. Some people call these things mud flaps, but they're pretty much, you're not throwing rocks at people behind you. You know, when it's raining, you're not throwing water at people behind you. And also, the water, well, the tire will throw all types of mud, dirt, debris on this area here. Same thing on the front there. So some people may not even care to add this to their car. I think the Integra is a very, beautiful looking car, but it looks very round, very bubbly. So adding the diffuser helped out a whole lot for the rear end and the black emblems. But there's something missing right here, which is splash guards. But the splash guards definitely will be a nice vibe to add on to the Integra. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna start with the front driver. I'm just gonna get in the car, turn the wheel, so I can get an easier access to these pieces right here. So I believe we're removing, is it these three right here? All right, so here's the left driver, and look like there's 2 holes. One here, and one at the bottom too. I have to make a hole up here, so I got a thumbtack, and pretty much I'm just gonna poke through the middle, and that made a hole there. And that gun is too tall, so we're just gonna do our own thing, get that thing out, and look like that bad boy just goes on like this. Does it go? It goes over everything? I guess it does. I'm laying on my creeper because I'm overlaying on the floor. Oh man, sometimes I think to myself, why do I work on cars? Why do I do this to myself every time? I'm over here dirty, I'm fighting flies. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill this fly. It's the same fly from when I did my diffuser, if you guys watched that video. They provide you with new screws, but they look like they're the same screws. Oh, I guess, is the head a little bit, I guess the head is a little bit bigger. This is probably one of the easiest install you can do, like general on your Integra, 100%. All right, so that one is in. I don't know if you guys see this fly flying around the car, but I swear I'm gonna kill this dude. Taking me the longest, so I'm trying to get the fitment right. I have to plug in instructions because it would not fit right. And what Acura recommends is you screw this one in first, then this one, then this one. So now I got to screw in this bottom one, but the fitment is okay. Like I have a little gap on top of here. I tried like 20 minutes to get this a little bit more flush. So definitely gonna stop by Acura. Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. But in the meantime though, it fits fine. It's just that little piece up there is bothering me just a little bit. But let me screw in this bottom part. All right, we made it to the rear, and I already have the rear off only because when I installed my diffuser, I had to remove those to remove the rear bumper. And since I knew I'm putting these on, I just didn't put them back on. Now for the rear, okay, so this fits much better than the front. I don't know why the front fits like that. Okay, I'm confused. Why is there, so it shows a hole right here and a hole up here. Bottom. There's no hole. What the hell? There's no hole right here. Am I supposed to cut a hole out? I'm already confused because it's saying that there's a hole right here. There is no hole right here. So I'm confused about that. These line up and this top one lines up. Let's see that bottom. Yeah, the bottom lines up too. So I am very confused. I mean, it looks like it'll fit just fine with the 2 screws. But why would they have a hole right there? Like, is that because of the Civic? I don't know. To the point right now where I don't even care. This thing's getting sent on right now. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to make a hole. Oh yeah, and this back piece, you gotta line up with like 50 different holes for that thing to get in there. But yeah, at work, I'm definitely gonna double check to see what am I missing. Yeah, this rear fits so much better than the front. No idea why. The rear splash guard is on. The front is on. I don't like the fitment on both of them, to be honest. Like the top part of this one got a little space. I gotta figure out something with that one for sure. And then for the rear, this one has a space right here at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and put the right side on, see how it'll fit. And if I have space just like the left side, then definitely it's a me problem. I'm doing something wrong, and definitely gonna have somebody take a look at that. All right, this is the best I'm gonna get it. I don't think I'm gonna get it any better than this besides me having somebody look at it. This side fits so much better than the left side, so don't know what happened there. And then on this passenger side, the fitment on this one is even worse than the driver's side. So I definitely need to figure out what am I doing wrong there. I'm over here telling you guys, oh yeah, this is the easiest thing you can do in Integra, the easiest mod. I can't get it right. Can't get it right. But we're gonna figure it out though. But that's the beauty with cars. If you can't figure something out, there's someone out there that can. So if you try, you try. I'm not gonna mess with this anymore. I'm done. I'm whooped for the whole day. But yeah, that diffuser, dude, that thing is beautiful. I think the splash guards does help. It added a little, you know, a little razzle dazzle to the Integra and make it look a little less bubbly. Yeah, definitely, especially if you want to be a little bit different than every Integra out there. Actually, from back here, that rear driver and passenger looks pretty fine, but up close, you can really see the fitment. So yeah, the car's coming together. I recently installed the door visors as well. I'll link to that video up above. We got some tints on there. I got a fresh windshield today too. I think that video came out before this video, or I don't know, you guys might see it after. I need some wheels and low, but before I do that, whew, the rear end, this is my favorite part, man. This thing looks so good. It is a few days later. We are actually on the Action 4 because I don't have my memory card for my Pocket 3. So Omari is here exploring the garage. You don't ever get to go in here, so he's losing his mind like it's Disneyland here or something. But you guys remember these shims here? So I finally figured out what these are for. So they are for the rear, and they're for this little clip right here. So I don't know, you guys, you can see on this camera. When I installed these a few days ago, I was wondering why is there a blank, you know, clip there? This clip goes on there. I have to take off the splash guards. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So I got a short little Phillips. I'm gonna try to do this and not get dirty. I wasn't expecting to do this today. I have time to do this real fast. So let's take this screw out from the bottom. All right, top off, bottom off. And the way how this thing is supposed to work, this guy, which I didn't know what the heck this was, pretty much goes on. I don't remember how it goes on. It goes on kind of like, I don't know how this thing goes on, to be honest. But what I do know is it's supposed to go through the fabric. So this is supposed to come out. And this goes, oh, I might get the wrong side. So I guess some people use the spring clip and some don't. So what you gotta do, how about we go this way? A few hours later has passed. We're on the Pocket 3. I accidentally left the Action 4 on because I had to rush out of here with Omari, and that thing is dead. So I got my memory card though. So we're here on the Pocket 3. Acura is calling this thing a spring nut. So the spring nut goes on like this, and even in the little fender liner here, you kind of have an idea where it goes because there's a cutout here in the fender liner. Now what I did is I put the splash guard back on, and in that hole where you're gonna screw in to get into this spring nut, I just put this little white, just like a cleaner, I put a little white dye on there so I know where the hole's gonna be, and I use kind of like a scissor nose and poke a hole through it. So now this thing is on, and when you screw your nut through the fender liner here, it'll get tighter and grab onto this. Is, I believe, is how this is supposed to work. So yeah, it's supposed to go back like that. Now that that's aligned, I'm gonna have to get the splash guard and line it up with the hole here so I can get that nut in there. And the only thing I don't like about this clip is it's gonna like dig into your rear bumper. So like you're gonna have a little ding in there regardless. Like you have, there's nothing you can do about it either. So I just marked the my dirt. I just made sure the hole fits through nail, and it does. So now I just need to finagle this thing in here and make sure it goes in the hole and it goes through the clip as well. So that's not going to be easy. So I'm going to have to line this thing all up. Hopefully I got it right. So that's going to be interesting. Got my neighbors in here wilding. Okay, I can feel it. I think it's in the hole. Oh yeah, this clip make it like it way more flush. Gotta bust out the gear wrench. Just like that, that bad boy is on there now. So it's not as much of, let me show you the other side. It's not much of a gap as before. So that's what I just did. And then this is the other side. Yeah, so this bottom part has more of a gap because I think that spring clip is not right here in the middle that helped close this up. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Remember how that looks, and let's see how it turns out. I'm calling it quits. I tried to redo the right rear with the clip. It's very tedious and it's very hard to do with the back tire still on. Also, it's very hard having a 1-year-old running around, so I had to keep stopping and chasing him. So I definitely need to do this on another day, maybe I'm by myself. Possibly take the, actually I don't think I need to take the rear tire off. I think I can do it without taking off the rear tire. But it's so tedious, you need both hands, and I just don't have that right now. Where's this kid going? He keeps wanting to run out here and explore. He's all dirty just like me. I brought Omari inside. He was dirty as if he was working on his own car. It was crazy. Like, we both were just filthy. I see why, like I said, I see why people skip that, I forgot what it's called, spring nut thing. It's mad tedious, but to be honest, it's durable. Like, I get how it works and how to do it. Welcome back to another beautiful day. I'm at the gas station filling up the RDX. We got some things to do today. We are heading to this park that has like a splash pad thing. We're gonna bring Amari, have some fun in the water, Shirley's mom, siblings. We're gonna have some fun, and then after that, I'm gonna head to Honda, do some filming for vehicle spec, and then I don't know what we're doing after that, but that's what we're doing today. So we got some water guns, need some X shots. Come with a 3-pack. I was gonna get a bigger one, just to violate everybody. I'm like, nah, let me not do that. I figure I give one to Shelly's sister and brother, and then we can have one, but I'll probably still buy a bigger one in the future to make sure I drench Amari at home. This park that we're going to is so huge, and it's just such a nice park for kiddos. I've recorded here before, but this park is super nice. This kid's literally everywhere. Parents is all out, dad's all out, mom's all out. They have a huge field. Omari's over here.
You just chill.
All right, let's go. You cook yourself. But it's a perfect park to just come and chill with your kiddos. Like I was just saying, there's parents with kiddos everywhere.
I made us ice cream.
I had a fun time with the family, Omari, you know, the auntie, uncle, grandma. Now I'm about to head to Honda. And to be honest, the one downside of being, you know, a car reviewer or journalist, especially a part-time one, is the weather. When you're a full-time automotive journalist, then you can kind of set your schedule to be around earlier in the day when the sun is not out, or around when the sun is setting. But in my case, I kind of have to do it in the afternoon because I'm not trying to spend my whole day off filming, but I still need to get work done. And also, Honda on Sundays, they open in the afternoon, so I kind of have no choice there. But I'm gonna take you guys with me behind the scenes. We're gonna film. The plan today is to film at least 2 full reviews, 2 full walk-arounds, and 2, but minimum 1 short film, so I can use that for, you know, TikTok and shorts and reels and stuff like that. I still want one of these. I want a first-gen Tacoma. I don't know, I'm just not spending money for one right now. I just finished filming. I did 2 long form videos and 1 short form video today. It's so hot. I did a 26 CRV Trail Sport and an HRV, but I can't even show you guys right now because that's in a whole different lot. Just want to show you guys the lot. Plenty of Honda Civics, CRVs, Passports, Ridgelines, a little bit of everything. If you've been watching my channel for a minute, I actually used to work here. 26s are out, and that's why I've been here trying to record every 26 I can. And it's a lot of cars because I had to do 26 HRVs. There's 3 levels of HRVs, 26 CRVs. They added a Trail Sport, and there's already the LX, EX, Sport, Trail Sport, Sport L, EXL, and Sport. 27 CRVs I gotta do. And I gotta do long form and short form. I did all the Passports. 26 Pilots are not out yet. 26 Ridgelines are not out yet. So I got a lot of cars to do, and 26 Accords are not out yet. So I got a lot of cars to do. That's why I've been here the last, like, pretty much on my days off. I'm here, and I'm able to do in the heat. I'm able to do 2 cars If it's short form, I'm able to do like 3 or 2 short forms. If it's long form, I've been able to do 1 long form, but today I knocked out 2 long form because last time I was here I did 3 short forms, I think, and I didn't even get to do a long form because it was too hot. I wasn't really dressed. Oh, actually, here's one right here. The 26 HRV EXL. So I did a short form and long form on this guy. We out here working. But yeah, new rim design. They didn't change too much on the EXL. Most of it's on the Sport and the LX. But yeah, I came here to do this guy. So I already did a short form for it. I need to do a long form. Make sure you check out Vehicle Spec, because all my videos that I'm doing here are going to be on there. But yeah, I'm going to be here for the next, I don't even know, probably the next month or some change. I know usually I'm going to different dealerships and doing different brands, but I know Honda's like this. Honda will always be the first brand I do first. If a new year comes around, I'm going to do Hondas first. Once I do all the Hondas, all the 26s, then I'm going to branch off and do all the brands. And of course, Acura, I'm going to do all the Acuras as well too. So Honda Acura is going to be my bread and butter. That's what I know. I don't really got to teach myself too much. Other brands, I got to, like, you know, teach myself and stuff like that. So if you're wondering why I haven't been uploading, because it's June 21st. And at this time, I think the last video I uploaded was like 3 weeks ago or something like that. And that video was recorded last month or something like that. I'm lying, I didn't do all the passports. I still have to do an RTL, which is kind of like the base passport. The problem is every time I come here, they don't have one. I was able to snag me the Trail Sport Elite because their demos in Elite, and then they just got a Trail Sport I was able to grab, but I still need to do an RTL, short and long form. But yeah, guys, that's what I've been doing. I've been recording, filming. I've been vlogging, but I haven't been editing nothing. So just got off work. Usually I would have been left already, but had to do some stuff at work. It is mad hot right now. One thing about having the manual Integra is that you don't get remote start. They save that for the CVT. So I can't remote start it, you know, from my phone or from the key fob before I get in here. I gotta start this thing, drop the window. With the RDX, I have an A-Spec, so you don't get remote start standard, but you do get it with Acura Link. So I can start it from my phone. It's a cool feature. I do it from my watch. Comes in handy when it's been hot like this. So when we go out as a family, that's what I'm using. But in my car, yeah, this model comes with remote start, but if you get a manual, you don't get remote start, which makes sense. Sometimes you just want to jump in your car and you want it to be cool already. Can't do that. Oh damn, camera's mad high.